Man, I don't know what region this is. If I had to guess, I'd say East because Purdue is in it. Let's see if I'm a go. I am a go. Most fraudulent team in NCAA history in Purdue. If Purdue makes it out of the first weekend, I will legitimately be surprised. Actually, I won't. If they make it Sweet 16 or further, I will be legitimately surprised. But this team is not good. I'm gonna be honest with you. They have Zach Edey, who's a tough cover. It's hard to explain unless you watch him. I don't think Zach Edey is good. Like I think Drew Timmy is good. If you watch him play, he's really good footwork. He's really good in the post. He's sometimes lazy. He has the vision to pass, good jumper. He has an array of moves. I think Drew Timmy is good. I don't think Zach Edey is good. Zach Edey is he's just tall. He's 7'4". Like I promise you, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you all his arsenal real quick. This is his arsenal. I promise you. This is all you're gonna see. That's it. That's it. He doesn't have a spin move. He doesn't have a jumper. He's gonna get the ball. He's gonna go over his right shoulder every single time because he gets so deep positioning. And the thing is, the team plays off of him. He posts up in the middle, little X's and O's. He posts up in the middle, and the team plays off of him. So the whole offense is around get Edie the ball. So he'll post up in the middle. Let's say the little freshman guards. The reason I don't think they're gonna win, especially not gonna go far, even if you think Zach Edey is good, they have freshman guards that aren't good. Number one, you have guards that aren't good. They're freshmen. They don't have this. They don't have the experience. These guards are not built like that. They're slow, white-footed. You know what I'm saying? They're white fucking. They're not good. Let me explain this better. So basically, like, for example, what they do, if you watch the Maryland game, Zach Edey will post up, and keep in mind, he's posting up the entire 30 seconds. He's posting up the entire 30 seconds. He barely leaves that paint. And these guards will drive, right? And if you get past the first person, what happens? You have help beat. Well, you can't help off of Edey because that's a lob. I'm throwing it all the way up there. Nobody else is getting it. It's a dump off. Another thing is like because he's posting up, he'll seal them, so there won't even be a contest. Like he does so much for them. I've seen times where the guards will get 2 feet in the lane and still hit a post up to Edie. Like the post up is always there. That's how they score. That's it, man. And so I don't think these guards are good enough. They're not good enough to take them far. I think Edie is really going to get exposed because you're in a situation where if I'm any team playing Purdue, I have a full season of film to watch. I have multiple games where they've lost. I mean, and you're going to play more talented teams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just don't. I just don't. Purdue to me is fraudulent. They're fraudulent, and it's so obvious. It's so obvious. So with that being said, they're gonna be Fairleigh Dickinson. I said that. I said that. They're gonna be Fairleigh Dickinson. I'm not gonna hate on Purdue too much because I don't feel like it. They don't, I feel like they deserve enough time, but they have so many problems that to me, which like I'm gonna say it again, what you need to make a run and what you need to make a run in March, you need your best player, you need your guy, you need senior leadership. To me, the perfect player of that is Cassius Winston. Perfect player of like your best players, like a Johnny Juzang. These two things could be the same person. Preferably, it's better if they're not. And I'm gonna talk about Kansas in that regard. Um, and you need and you just need to get hot. You need a lead guard play. So I don't think Purdue has any of that. They have the player in Edie. That's it. Memphis and FAU. Kendrick Davis is a guy. FAU is like that. I hate that they have to play in the first round. This is going to be a really good game. I haven't watched a lot of FAU, but I have not watched a lot of FAU. But I like Kendrick Davis, and more so, I want to see Memphis beat Purdue. I think if Memphis gets here, they can beat Purdue. I think if FAU gets there, they can't beat Purdue. Is basketball is a game like it's not like football where like just because the bigger, better players are gonna win. Basketball, it does. It's not always like that. You know what I'm saying? You can have a worse like you can like individually you can have worst five and just be a better team and still win. But I just at this point I don't think a team like FAU just has the talent to match up with Purdue. Like let's go look. If they have anybody over 6'8", well, I already see somebody at 6'8". I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want to look at him like this. This guy, yeah, bro. 6'9", 6'8", 6'8", 6'7", 6'8", 7'1", sophomore. I don't know if this dude plays. Let's look. Okay, he plays. He averages about 10 points. He averages about 10 points. Um, but even if that's your guy that you have to put on 80 at 7'1", and that's, what I mean, I just don't think teams with the talent. And Memphis has always been super athletic, and I think that's gonna really mess with those Purdue guards. I think if you can press those guards, you're gonna have a good game. So, and just real quick, just because I'm on the matter, I like Kendrick Davis. I want Kendrick Davis to rip one off. So we got him going to Sweet 16. Duke and Oral Roberts. Once again, bro, I really just wish some of these teams could like be in different regions, bro. Losing to 38 to Houston is crazy, by the way. But I love Oral Roberts and Max Abras, but to me, Duke got it going. They have a really good, like a really young squad that's good. I think they're starting to gel at the right time with Lively. I really like Tyrese Proctor, bro. I really like him as a player. And then Flipowski is starting to heat up. So I think Duke's going to be a dangerous team. I think Duke's going to be a dangerous team. They might be able to win this region, but I got Duke winning. I don't like Tennessee or SEC teams, so we're going to go with Louisiana off rip. And it doesn't matter because I have Duke beating whoever makes it out of there regardless. You know what I'm saying? But Duke, I think they're just perfect. Won the ACC championship. I don't think they got a share, but they got the ACC championship. Can I see what they did in the conference? Also, another thing that Duke has when I talk about that senior leadership, they have Jeremy Roach. I don't think he's a senior. I think he's a junior, but like they have that veteran guard that you kind of want to have. I don't think he's very good, but he's old, and that's all that really matters in this scenario. Well, I guess they won all these technically. That's the ACC chip. Um, I mean, look at this. Look how many wins they've. I mean, they've dominated, bro. The last time they lost was February 11th. Lost February 11th. And if you really want to talk about that, they lost to Virginia, who I think is a super good team. Miami, I think, is a little streaky, but they was nice at the time. But I mean, that's the thing. Like when you put it together, you put it together. Now, granted, how many games you won in a row doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? None of that matters. Is can you win the one that you're playing right now? And so I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, just because they did that, they're gonna win. But they look really good. They look really good, and I think they're playing as a team now. Jimmy Rhodes, Bill Master 23. Yeah, man, I get. This is what I be talking about Virginia though. Like you see that the score of that game was 59 to 49, bro. But look at the game before, like, bro, Virginia's style of play is so weird, bro. Like I think you've got to see it first. Um, yeah, Kentucky, Providence. Once again, another SEC team I just don't trust. But this team is super athletic though. Kentucky over Providence, the Big East school. I really liked them last year. And you have Sheboy, just because Sheboy's coming back and just what happened last year, I think they're going to exercise their demons. I might be using that wrong. I think they're going to get out the first round, unlike last year. Crazy, right? I actually want to see that roster, man. I don't know what they're looking at. I know they have Sheboy. The only game I watched was that game against Arkansas when they started fighting. Like the SEC they just played like such an athletic brand of basketball. Like it's not. It's literally like it's just a whole bunch of athletes. That's the only way I can really describe it. Yeah, they had an underrated season. I thought they started off pretty bad this year, but they got it. Sheboy, Jacob Toppin, Carson Wallace. That's a guy right there. And they still have Severe Will. They got rid of Ty Ty. Jesus, that dude sucked. I'm thinking Toppin and Carson Wallace, bro. I feel like he's a guy, bro. 6'4" guard. I think this dude's a guy. I think Carson Wallace is a guy. He has a name of a guy. I mean, he cool. He dropped 20 a couple games. I think it's really Toppin, but yeah, I got Sheboy getting up out of there. Kansas State, Montana State. Shout out Brandon. Brandon talking about Marquise Noel. These guys they better win that game. That better be a massacre. That better be a massacre. USC, bro, I swear, every single year USC is like a 7 seed. I'm at a 10 seed, bro. They're literally a 7 and 10 seed. That's the only time they exist. With Michigan State, Izzo is apparently a March demon. Don't be surprised if they go to Elite Eight. I don't know what it is. Talk about that elite guard. Who's the guard name, bro? Tyrese. It's Tyson Walker and Joey Hauser. That freaking demon, bro. Michigan State beats USC. I'm so confident. I don't know why you'd pick USC over Michigan State. Kansas State. Keontae Johnson is really. Oh my. Keontae Johnson is him. Already looking the way this bracket is looking, I might be looking at Kentucky versus Duke in the region. Marquette over Vermont. If there's a 2-15 upset, I think it's going to be right here. I think it's going to be right here, Marquette and Vermont. Only be yeah. I think it's apparently Duke Tyler Bolick is him. Apparently he's him. We're gonna see when they play Michigan State. Go back up to the top. Already talked about them. Kentucky, Kansas State. Listen. This is so simple to me. Big 12 school, SEC school. I literally think that's how easy that is. On top of that, Marquise Noel, TCU had a crazy game plan for him. He didn't get a lot off, but he's a crazy passer, bro. And Keontae Johnson is legitimately like an NBA player, bro. I think a lot more. I think his stock is gonna go up a lot this turn. Like people think that was a cool story. His stock is gonna go up. Marquise Noel, he has the ability to go on that Carson Edwards kind of run because the way he hits threes and just manages the offense, he's an insanely good passer. Like he can give off that Carson Edwards performance in this tournament. Michigan State Marquette. Marquette, Shaka Smart, man. I don't want to do it to you. I really don't. Beating Baylor by 26 is very impressive. They won the Big East twice. I'm saying twice. They won the regular season and the tournament. But Michigan, it's Michigan State though. We're gonna grow a pair. We're gonna grow a pair. We're gonna have Michigan State playing Kansas State. Um, this is by far like the most wide open. I think there's just looking. I really think these four teams. I think these four teams. Duke and Memphis. We're gonna have Duke. How many times has Duke and Michigan State played in the freaking? It's gonna be. We're gonna go Kansas State. We're gonna go Kansas. Ooh, bro, is it really gonna be Kansas State? Is it really gonna be Kansas State, bro? It's just three seeds are 9 and 6 versus the number 7 seeds, but they lost the last four of the past seven. I don't know what that means. And consider this. I like how Maryland counts as a good win. I love that. That's like one of our worst losses, by the way. I feel like everybody has a bad loss to Illinois, bro. Like, can is Illinois a bad loss if everybody has it on there? Like, I don't know why Nevada's on there. They're getting thrashed, by the way, right now. This is a tough matchup. This would be one of my. I would really want to watch this game. Oh, did I already pick Kansas State? I didn't pick Kansas State. Did I? Maybe it's a sign. I did say Izzo. Oh my gosh! But if I'm watching this game, I don't want to root for Michigan State. I root for Kansas. But we're gonna go here. Just classic Michigan State versus Duke. Um, does Duke go back to the Final Four with the guy? I have a little bit of time. We gotta look. That's not how you see Kansas State, but you can't see it. The game against TCU really sold me. Like I was so locked in, and I just did not think they played well. Did not think they played well, bro. They lost to West Virginia, then they lost to TCU. Mm. Like damn, that the way you start that season is crazy, bro. Damn, bro. They started. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Was it Kansas State? I don't know Kansas State over Michigan State, and I don't know. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna go Duke. We're gonna have Duke. Maybe it might be Kansas State. I'll let you know, but I don't know.